Hey, all you great debaters. It's Larry Saperstein, joined as always by Jacob Bellotti.
Hey.
And welcome to
Let's Talk About That.
All systems are a go.
Talking database activated.
Begin in 3, 2, 1.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about who? Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about that. Girl, I cannot believe we are talking about that.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Let's talk about that. What a day we have.
Well, first off, let's just say we're doing a cozy episode.
Yeah.
I'm cozy, that's for one. You're wearing shoes. But
you're wearing slippies.
I'm wearing slippers. These are my slippers.
You look like you just jumped out of a dumpster and right into the podcast.
Excuse me. I thought you were going to say bed.
No.
Well, I know it's a little early in the season for a cozy episode. I know we usually wait till the midwinter times, but it's a very gray day today.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling a little... No, it is.
No, it's not.
It was. It's gray right now. I can see it coming through the window.
Okay.
And I am feeling a tad under the weather.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just didn't want to put jeans on.
So here we are in sweatpants.
Yeah.
If you're watching us on YouTube at Let's Talk About That pod, honey.
And you know what? Some people just listen to the podcast, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Except
this one's for you. If you listen on audio and do not watch any of our clips or YouTube whatever's, this one's for you.
You will see no change.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to intro this topic today. You go for it.
Okay. So today we're doing one of my favorite things. I've been thinking about this one for a while.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking about the most viral phenomenon of all time. It's so powerful, it has transcended mainstream culture. And so that if you simply Google the name of the object involved, this is the first thing and only thing that comes up.
And let me preface this by saying this is one of the great internet debates.
Oh, yeah.
And Jacob and I happen to be on opposite sides of this debate.
Yes, which we discovered 2 years ago. I just found I found a screenshot of the text messages like 2 years ago.
There were text messages?
Oh yeah, we were talking about something random, and then I texted you. I was like, "Do you what do you see?" And then you sent your response, and then I said, "Oh no."
I'm actually surprised that we even kept dating after that. This might end our relationship today.
This episode might end our relationship. So strap in and get ready because we are talking about the dress.
Oh, God. And the first thing that popped into your head, listener, when you heard the dress, that's the one we're talking about.
Yep, that's the one we're talking about.
I'll just get right into it. The dress is blue and black.
Oh! Larry, how much you have to learn today in today's episode.
Should we do this? How do we want to do this? All right. Do we want to do this like true debate style where you get
your 90 seconds.
Yeah, you get 2 minutes to talk about your point.
No.
Mr. Vice President.
No, absolutely not,
No.
because we're just going to be interrupting each other the whole time.
I mean, I could refrain.
Well, I could not.
Okay,
So
all right.
we're not going to do that. We're just going to talk about it.
Okay. I'm also nervous that we're not going to have enough material here, and you have assured me that we will have enough material.
Honey, we made
to
an
last
entire episode out of mac and cheese.
Well, we had another topic. The mac and cheese was 30 minutes.
I think we'll be just fine talking about the dress.
Okay.
So, obviously, the dress, the controversy is whether the dress was white and gold or blue and black. Those were the two options.
From the moment the dress came on to my iPhone 4S screen,
Yeah.
the dress was blue and black. Never once did I see a dress that was white and gold. Never, not once. Even to this day, I do not see white and gold.
And I'm just wondering how someone who's as intelligent as you are could be so horrifically wrong about something.
But the store confirmed that the dress was white
but
and
it's
gold.
not. See, I knew you were going to bring that up, and I came prepared for that. Yes, the actual dress, the dress in question in the store is blue and black.
Then case closed. That's it.
But not in the photograph. The photograph
No.
depicts a white and gold dress.
That is incorrect.
No, it's not.
If the dress,
No, it's
if
not
the dress was
incorrect,
blue
Larry.
and black in real life,
Larry, you're
the
literally wrong.
photo depicts a blue and black dress.
No,
I have
it's
never seen it be white and gold. So, okay, wait. I just want to. I want to clarify something as well.
Yeah.
So the color that people think is white.
You mean the color that is white in the
No.
photograph? Yes.
The color that people think is white is the blue or the black.
The blue.
So the blue is tracking to white,
Yes.
and the black is tracking to gold.
Well, the white is what some deranged lunatics call blue.
No, but but hold on. Let's just hypothetically for
Okay,
a moment. Let's
okay.
assume that you're correct,
Yeah.
which you're not.
Which
but
I
let's
am.
just assume
I
that you
am
are.
correct.
No.
Yeah.
So let's assume. Let's just assume for a second that there's no debate over the color of the dress in the photo. Okay.
Okay.
But there are two facts. One fact is that the actual physical dress
Yes.
is blue and black.
Correct.
So that means that in the photo, one color is tracking to another color and one color is tracking to another color. So let's pretend that there's no blue and black photo.
Yes,
which obviously there is. But
in the photograph, the blue that is on the real dress is portrayed as white, and the black that is on the real dress is portrayed as gold in the photograph.
Correct.
Yes.
In your version of the photograph.
No, the factual version of the photograph.
So, but do you have any defense of this point?
I am so glad you asked, Larry. Okay, it's time to pull out the computer. Why don't you grab your little iPad that you're holding on to over there?
All right. I mean, all right.
Listen, we got to dive into it.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to pull up the actual photograph without any cuz obviously people have made enhancements in both directions.
But wasn't the whole thing about phone brightness? Wasn't that the big thing that was discovered about this? Is that certain people with different phone brightnesses?
I've seen it at brightness low and brightness high, and it is white and gold.
I have never, ever once seen it as white and gold. Even when you show me the picture that's been treated to say this is why people thought it was white and gold, I still see blue and black.
Well, you are deranged. You are a lunatic. Okay. So here is the original photo of the... I'm going to see... Can I zoom? I can zoom. Okay.
Well, I'm also going to pull it up on here.
Here is the original photo of the dress. I will hold it up.
I'm really genuinely asking, in that photo, what do you see?
I see a white and gold dress.
Even on your MacBook
Even on
screen?
my screen,
Let me
I
see
see
that.
white and gold. Let me see that. It's white and gold. Without a doubt.
I literally see blue
Without
and
any
black,
question.
except for the top part, which looks
I'm gonna
little
have to
bit
turn it around for the camera.
it literally is blue and black. Okay, the top black band of the dress,
Yes.
right? It appears.
You mean the gold band?
Black
Yes.
band.
Gold.
It appears slightly off color.
So this part right here, I'm going to turn it back around and I'll do this upside down. This part right here, the very top band that we're talking about, I realize that we are doing this on an audio medium for some people.
You know what?
But
look up the dress.
You know
and
the
you
dress.
follow
Everyone
along.
knows the dress. Everyone knows the photo. Okay? The
Right.
very, very top band that some, incompetent people think is black.
Okay, we don't have to do personal attacks.
Oh, we're going to do personal attacks. Is very clearly gold. In fact, I have done this before. If you do a color matcher, if you do one of the droplets, like if you were to put it into Photoshop and do the color match or Keynote or whatever, this color right here at the top of the dress that is illuminated is gold.
But that doesn't really mean anything because optical illusions happen all the time.
No.
That doesn't change the truth about what it is.
No, but it does change the truth of what the photograph is. Like if you do a color dropper on, you're not even looking on.
I'm looking at it on my iPad.
Okay, well look at this section right here that I'm pointing to.
Yeah.
If you do a color dropper on that, the color that comes up is gold. The photograph itself is gold.
But here it is on Wikipedia, okay? This is a very trusted, obviously, image of this. And
yes, this is the same image.
But I feel like they look different. I feel like my image looks more blue and black than yours.
Okay, so what does my image look like?
Also blue and black.
Larry, you're wrong. You're simply wrong.
Okay, so that's your first point. Your first point is that the color dropper, whatever, is
gold.
Is gold.
It is
gold. But then what about the color dropper of the blue section? The color dropper of the blue section is blue, bitch. It's blue.
I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. So let's do one thing here. I'm going to put the dress next to your blue slipper.
Yeah, and you see that they are very close, actually.
They are nowhere near close
Do you
at
see
all.
That? Put it next to your shirt.
Near
It's so
close.
similar to your...
No,
your
it's
shirt's
not.
a little on the purple side of blue. It's like a...
It's a periwinkle.
Yes,
My
periwinkle.
shirt is periwinkle.
Yes.
But this is white. How can you not see that? How can you not see it?
I don't see white. I see blue. Because
but
it's
what shade
blue.
of blue are you seeing?
I see various shades of blue because the photo has a range of shades. Okay, fine. So on the top, the very top, I will give you that the very top band looks slightly gold.
Oh my God!
But
ladies and gentlemen, it has been settled. It is white and gold.
That's not fair.
Larry
though.
has just conceded that it is in fact
Jacob, if you're not going to do this debate in good
on the
faith,
top.
I'm not going to do the debate with you.
It is
Jacob,
gold
if you're not
on the top.
If you're not going to let me do my point, I'm not going to do the debate.
Go ahead, make your point.
So that's the top band of the dress. The other black bands do not look as gold as that one.
They sure do.
Especially on the bottom left of that photo there, you see it looks very black.
This part here?
A little bit higher. The thicker one up. Yeah.
That one?
Very black.
Oh, that's gold. Well, what's interesting is when you actually look at the photo, okay, next to the photo, behind the photo,
yeah,
on that same side is black.
Is a black and white dress.
Is black. You can see.
And do you see how those
black.
colors are very similar?
But no. Do you see how that color is nowhere close to the color that goes across the dress?
But it's not in the same lighting conditions.
See, I think you're
that dress behind
wrong.
The dress behind it is a black and white dress. And it is in the shadow of this dress.
Okay, we're gonna come back to the original photo. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do.
So you're changing topics now because you have no legs to stand on. That's what's
That's
happening.
not. It's just that you're wrong. So I don't know what to tell you other than that there's a clear example of black next to it, and what is on the dress is not that color.
Right.
Okay. So here is the enhanced photo. And I'm trying to click on it so that I can get it
There is no consensus on why the dress elicits such discordant perceptions. The neuroscientists Bevel Conway and Jay Neitz believe that they are a result of how the human brain perceives color and chromatic adaptation. Conway believes it is connected to how the brain processes the various hues of a daylight sky. Your visual system is looking at this thing, and you're trying to discount the chromatic bias of the daylight axis. People either discount the blue side, in which case they end up seeing white and gold, or discount the gold side, in which case they end up with the blue and black.
Okay. So here's the enhanced version of both sides of the argument.
Yeah.
So you're telling me
but
here...
can I say something for real? Even on the left side...
You don't see gold?
I see gold and blue.
There's no way. There's simply no way. How can you possibly see that?
To me, the dress on the left side looks gold and like a very, very light blue. Like, to me, that's not white.
How is it not white? I'm trying to process.
It's very close to white.
Even here, it's white and gold.
That cannot be true.
It's
you
true.
see white and gold on the.
I do.
You're
I literally
straight up
do.
lying.
I literally see white and gold. I see a badly lit photo of a white and gold dress.
No.
That's what I see.
No way.
That's what I see.
That is so clearly blue and black. And like, obviously we know this is like, a filter.
Yes,
right?
Both of these have been enhanced.
Right.
This is not the original
enhanced.
photo.
But that on the right is so clearly blue and black.
No, it's not though. Because even with this lighting, that is black.
Yeah, and but that you're just highlighting that one band of it.
Fine. That and that are not the same color. They're not.
But you see right on the edge there, it is the same color.
No, it's not, Larry.
It
looks like a white and gold dress that's in a little bit of a shadow on this side, and the rest of it is white and gold. I mean, here, you actually don't think that's white. I want you to look, because what's behind the photo, for those who are just listening right now, what's behind the photo on my screen, which has an embarrassing number of tabs open, so please don't clock me for that, is a white background, correct?
Well, it's an overexposed background.
Hold on. It's a completely white pixel background. I want you to take a look.
I see what you mean.
Like
on
my actual screen.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying.
My actual screen.
Yeah.
I want you to take a look right here at the top of the dress.
Yeah, and you see how it's different. You can tell where the line is.
Do you see how those are incredibly close shades of white?
They are close. But color, like white, is the absence of all color. So if there's any tinge of color in it, it's no longer white. So that is a white that tends toward blue. But it looks
that way because of the lighting of the photo.
Okay, so then let's go back to the original photo.
Okay, we're going back to the original.
And you're telling me that this is on a white background as well. This is also on a white background. Do you see how different that is from that?
Right, because the photograph, the dress is backlit in the photograph. Okay, there's light behind the dress.
Here's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
If we can both agree that the photograph is shit, then what does it matter? Because the actual dress is blue and black. That's confirmed.
But what matters is that I'm correct.
But you're incorrect.
But I'm correct about the photograph itself.
By the way, I love that this whole debate happened online in, what year was it? 2015.
Like, you're insane if you think that is the same color as that.
It's not. But it's still black.
It's not black, Larry. I have seen. I've seen every iteration. I've seen every iteration of the.
My
photograph.
argument, actually, truly, is that the closest thing that you could say this dress looks like is blue and gold.
Okay. I don't.
You don't even know what to say to that.
I just think you're so wrong that it's like upsetting.
I think that the funniest thing about this whole thing is like it was such a viral phenomenon, but no one was ever arguing about whether or not the dress was cute, because we all know the dress is the ugliest dress I've ever seen.
Well, actually,
Are you about to argue that you think the dress was cute?
I would wear it.
Jacob. Wait, let's see what company the dress was.
I would wear this dress.
Wait.
What do you think
Real
Law
colors.
Roach would say about this dress?
Law Roach would say, I didn't come to work to look at some ugly shit clothes.
No, he would,
He would be
not.
so mad
I think
if that
he would-
came down the Project Runway.
This white and gold dress, this beautiful white and gold dress, you think you would be mad if it came down the runway?
That ugly ass blue and black dress.
No.
yes, he would be mad.
This white and gold beautiful dress.
It's called the Lace Bodycon dress. Hold on. Lace Bodycon
Yeah, okay. So
Dress.
here's what I want to do.
Roman Originals.
Here's what I want. I want you to pull up a picture of the actual dress.
I got it.
Not this photograph.
I got it. It's already happening.
Okay. And then I want you to hold it up next to the photograph of the dress. See, what we're debating today is actually the photograph of the dress. It's not the dress itself, right?
Yes. Sorry, I'm having a little
Oh,
trouble.
okay. Well, I'll keep riffing that and explaining why
trying
you're
to-
wrong. The actual debate centers on the photograph that was taken of the dress. It does not involve the dress whatsoever.
All right, here is a different. Oh my gosh.
What? What's happening?
It's just not letting me zoom into it.
And you wanted to get a new iPad.
Yeah, maybe then I'd be able to actually figure out how to use it. Okay, so this is a real photo of of
Okay.
the dress,
So I want you to.
which is still so ugly to me.
I agree.
Like,
that
why are the
dress
bands
is
different sizes?
no.
Why don't they just make-
That dress is extraordinarily ugly.
Right, and that's the
But
same
when it's
dress.
white and gold, it's cute.
Jacob, white and gold is so much tackier than blue
White and
black.
gold is the classiest color combination.
That is incorrect.
It is. It just is.
I just feel like the blue and black is classier.
Besides maybe purple and brown, I would argue is classier.
Purple and brown.
Yeah, not on like clothing, but like on a room. If you have like a purple like rug against like dark wood cabinets, very classy.
Well, that's implying that there's a rug in your kitchen.
I'm talking about like a living room, Larry.
You want a purple rug or a purple carpet?
Like a purple carpet.
You want a full-on purple carpet?
Well, a patterned purple carpet. I'm not an animal.
Jacob,
Larry.
you don't do a patterned purple carpet.
Can we go back to
You
what
do
we're looking
a
at here?
rug, like an area rug.
Can we go back to what we're looking
on
at?
hardwood floors?
Can we go back to what we're looking at here?
I think the real problem here is that Jacob, his taste is really being questioned here. And the fact that you're just so...
we're not going to do personal attacks on this podcast.
Well, that was when you were attacking me.
gonna say that everything is fine and dandy, and now here you are. Let's talk about Jacob's taste. That's where we're at now in the debate.
Well, I think what I'm learning here is that you're okay with a dress that is in such poor taste as
I'm
white
just
and
gonna
gold.
say it. Okay, if you think the dress is blue and black, you're a white supremacist.
Jacob, you're
That's
the one,
what I'm gonna say.
You're the one. You're
No, no, no.
saying, you're
It's
saying
just-
it's
it's just
white.
true.
You're
It's
saying
just
it's
true.
white.
It's just true.
You want everything in this world to be white.
No, I do not.
I'm saying
I am
blue
factually
and black.
pointing out the dress, the photograph of the dress.
So here's the real dress. It's
Yeah.
blue and black. Case
No,
closed.
no. That's the real dress. But as I said, as you were really struggling to pull up that picture, the debate is about this particular photograph of the dress.
Okay, and the photograph of the dress is still blue and black.
So I'd like to analyze the lighting
Okay.
around this
Go for it.
photograph.
Do your whole thing.
No. I want to know what you think about the way this dress is lit. Where is this dress lit from?
It's lit from basically the back.
The back.
Well, okay. What I would say
The
is
back.
no. What I would say is there is like a window or some very strong lighting coming from behind, but there's also like that ugly store lighting that is coming down from the top, and you can
Okay.
tell that there's light from the top because of the way
Yes.
the shadows go
Yes.
down the. So
There's a shadow here
probably
and a shadow here
the
on either
light-
side of the dress.
the light that was hitting that dress was probably that very yucky, like yellowy, like store
Yeah.
mall color.
I'm just like really, really struggling with how you cannot comprehend that this is white and gold.
I'm struggling with how you can't comprehend that it's blue and black.
Can you explain to me how it's blue and black?
Well, the blue part is blue and the black part is black.
That's a horrible explanation. I'm asking you to help me see what you see.
Okay, so let's pull up the color blue.
We've resorted to pulling up the color blue on the podcast.
Well, this is the only way I can make you see.
Okay.
Okay, here's a great shade of blue.
You can do like any shade there?
And I just Googled blue.
Oh, okay.
And then it came up with a bunch of different shades
yeah.
of blue.
Yeah.
And I found, oh, you know what? Here's great. Wait, hold on. I'm actually gonna save this to my photos.
You're doing so many technologically advanced things.
Yeah. I'm saving these to my photos so that I can pull them up big screen.
I love that idea.
And you know what? I recognize I could have been more prepared.
Yeah, I think you could have been. Absolutely. More Let's Talk About That right after this.
What? Oh, okay.
And we're back.
All right. So I have pulled up 2 photos. This one I think is very helpful.
Before we even get to that, let me just say that our relationship has taken a very tumultuous turn
we're
during
gonna
the
have
break.
a huge fight tonight after this.
This is not going well for our relationship.
This is actually really, really a great photo.
Okay.
Because this shows various hues.
I'm going to need you to put it up like where the camera can see it.
Right, of course. Sorry.
Yeah.
So this photo.
Yes.
So this photo shows various hues of blue.
Yes.
And it goes all the way from a very, very light blue, which some may say
it actually goes from white.
See, this is where we differ. I think that is a very, very light blue.
Can you turn it towards me just so I can see it personally? Okay, it is light blue.
Okay.
It is light blue.
Because that on the bottom, that's not black.
No, that is blue.
That is also blue.
That is blue.
So if we put this next to...
Oh, you
next
lost it?
to this...
All right.
Let's determine...
Here we go.
Let's determine which shade it is closest to. And I
That
would
one.
say...
The first one.
No!
It's closest to the first one.
I would say it's closest to the second row down.
Which one?
The blue.
They're all blue, Larry. Which one?
The first one on the second row down.
That one.
Yes.
The one that I'm pointing
Yes.
at. Okay.
I would say that is the shade of blue. That is
I'm gonna do this, okay? So you think that this is that color. That's what you think.
that or the one on the top right.
This right here.
And that color, the on the top.
You think that is the same color as that?
Yeah, but can we both agree that it's not the one on the top left?
No. Are you kidding me? This right here, this top part of the dress is
you can't
closest
judge
to that. In
something-
fact, this I would venture to say is lighter than the top shade that is on this thing of blue.
Okay, I have another another point that I want to bring up.
But regardless,
And then
before
here's
you even
also
get
just a shade of blue.
okay, well, regardless, if you're agreeing it's that, and you look at the actual dress, that is not the same shade of blue, is it? Like if you were to
Sure, but it's still blue.
No. Hold on. You go back to the
you
little
want me
fancy one.
To go back to the photo
The
of
fancy
dress.
one. No. I want you to go back to the fancy thing of
oh,
all
oh.
the different swatch. So
Sure.
Larry's holding up a picture that has like 18 swatches of blues
Of blue,
on it.
yeah.
So even if you think it is
Actually, 24.
if you think it is the second row, first one on the left.
If you think, listener, that it's the second one on the left side, go ahead and leave this video a like.
Shut up. Wait. So you think that is the shade of blue that you're perceiving in this photo?
Yeah.
Okay, but you look at the actual dress. Actually,
Okay,
I'll look
but
it up.
You said
I'll look
it
it up.
yourself. You said it yourself. The
I'll look it up.
argument
I'll
is
look it up.
about the shade
I'll look it up.
of the dress in the photo. It's not about the
In fact,
actual dress.
Here we go. Here it is.
We already threw that out.
Here it is on a person. I want you to hold that back up, please.
Yeah, in the actual photo, it's
For
more
the
similar. It's more similar to one that would be like on the bottom.
So you're
row.
acknowledging that your perception of the dress is lighter
Correct.
than the actual dress.
Correct, but it's still blue.
Okay, I want you to, because this is a great view right here that I have
You
in my
already brought
browser.
up that photo.
Look at that and tell me that's not white.
But that is not the photo. That photo is enhanced to make it look closer to white.
But you can acknowledge.
And even on that photo,
But
I
can
would
you
argue,
acknowledge that it's white?
on that photo, I would argue.
So you are so stuck in your little head
No,
that
no.
you think
I would
that
argue on
this
that photo
is
that-
not white.
I would argue on that photo that the blue actually looks very similar to the top left blue on this swatches of blue.
But it's not blue, Larry. It's white. That is the color white.
But we're saying that if we can agree. Wait, roll back the tape because you agreed that the top right box on this, or the top, if you're looking at it, the top.
I said
left,
it's closest to that, but lighter than
you
that.
said that was blue.
Yes, and I said,
and then
when
okay, put that together.
and then when we
put that next to it.
Yeah.
Put that next to it. No, I'm onto something.
And then when we
I'm
held
onto
it up,
something. Put it next
I
to
said
it.
the dress is lighter than that.
You're not
shade.
doing the thing. You're not putting it next to it.
Okay, I'm putting it next to it.
Wait, and then turn the brightness up. Turn the brightness up on my iPad.
I don't know how to do that, Larry. I mean, seriously, you expect me to know how to do an iPad?
Boom, boom. I would even
What?
say that the light blue.
What is your boom?
I would even say that the light blue on that swatches of blue is even lighter than that blue on the enhanced photo.
That's where I completely disagree with you because I think this is lighter than that. By a
Well,
long
that's
shot.
just not factual.
In fact, no. This does not have any blue in it whatsoever. None. Zero blue. All white.
Okay, here's what I think.
And I'd argue
wait. Can we settle this? Actually,
No, because I'd argue that the blue that you say you're seeing is a shadow that is on a white and gold dress.
no.
That's what I'm
incorrect.
saying.
But how could the shadow be blue when the light coming from the we already agreed that the light hitting the dress is like a yellowish light. So how could the shadow be blue?
No, the light in the back is a yellowish
No,
hue.
the light on the dress.
The
is
light in
you're
front.
changing.
No, I'm not changing
You're
at all.
backpedaling.
No, I'm
You're
not.
backpedaling.
I'm not backpedaling.
You
And I
are.
will not be gaslit.
I will.
into this.
We can go back into this recording and find where you agreed that the light on the dress.
I will not be
was
gaslit.
yellow.
I will not be gaslit about
Okay,
this.
if someone listening to this,
No. I
finds
did
out
not
that the
agree
light on
that.
the dress, we said it.
I
We
did
said
not
it
agree to
15
that,
minutes
Larry.
ago.
Larry, I did not agree to that at all.
You did.
I said the lighting.
Someone
in
better
the,
find that and clip
the
it.
lighting in the back is a golden yellowish hue.
Yes, I said that
is
too.
not the lighting that's on the actual dress.
So what's the lighting that's on the actual dress?
It's it's from the front. It's in the shadows. It's in
Bitch,
the
that doesn't
shadow.
make any sense.
What do you mean? You don't
Pull up.
see a
Go
shadow
back, to,
here.
go back to the
You don't
actual
see
photo. Go back to
okay.
the actual photo.
Oh my god, this is woo. My blood pressure is working today, honey. Okay, here's the actual photo. The background, very clearly, it's like a whitish, yellowish light.
Yeah, and then I also believe that there is I said this in this debate that there is a yellowish.
I'd hardly call this a debate because you are intellectually are so below my level right now.
Oh my god,
It's unbelievable. You didn't see what I'm saying? That the backlighting here is blown out.
I agree with that.
This is not in the same lighting as that.
I agree with that as well. And I said,
Am I taking crazy pills right now?
no,
What do
you're
you
just not
mean?
listening because you're so stuck in your ways that
Oh
you're not
my
that you
God.
refuse to listen.
Oh my god.
This is Jubilee, one of those Jubilee videos. My God.
I don't even know what that is.
That's
All right,
where
go ahead.
that's
Make
where
your point.
one liberal debates 30 conservatives in a circle.
Well, the liberal's always right. All right, continue.
There is also a light on that is coming from the top Top down.
Yes, and that is a cool light.
No, that's a yellow light.
No. It's not a yellow light. It's a cool light. That's where you're wrong.
Well, honey, I hate to tell you this, but actually it being a yellow light works in your favor. If you're saying it's a cool light, are you aware of that there is a principle
you're
in
wrong.
lighting?
You're actually wrong about that. I'm sorry. Like it does not work in my favor if it's a yellow light. Because because that would illuminate it to that degree. If it's in a cool light, no, listen. If it's in a cool light, then you see the dress as what it is, and you can recognize that it's being lit by a cool light.
That's not how light works.
And so that you clearly see that this is white and that this is gold.
That's not how light works. I have a degree in lighting.
You have a degree in theatrical lighting design, which is basically completely irrelevant to this debate.
That's not true. Have you ever heard of the principle called gray masking?
I sure have.
All right, would you like to explain it
I would like if you explained it for the listeners.
I would like for you to explain
Mister,
it.
I have a degree in this. Why don't you explain it?
Well, I know what it is.
All right, then explain it for our listeners.
I brought it up ready to explain it, but then you said, I sure have heard of it. So I'd like for you to explain it.
I would like for you to explain it.
Okay. Gray masking is the idea.
Of course.
Actually, it's not an idea. It's reality that when you shine, so the primary colors of light are green, blue and red.
Yeah.
Which is different than the primary colors of paint, right?
Of course.
So when you mix those three colors together, you get all the different colors of light.
Yeah, absolutely.
So would you just let me?
Well, I know exactly what you're saying.
So if you shine the color of light that matches the item onto something.
I'm having trouble staying in character.
You're being ridiculous. You're not listening to my points.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
You're laughing at me. It makes me feel bad.
I'm not laughing at you.
Okay, so if you shine a red light on a red object, that object, what do you think the object looks like if you shine a red light on a red object?
Well, it obviously looks like, let's say it together.
I'm just asking.
If you shine a red,
what's your guess?
A red light on a red object.
Yeah, what's your guess? What color do you think the object looks like?
Like putting a red light on.
Yeah, if you had a light that was red and you shined
and say
it.
I had like a red bouncy ball.
Correct.
In my hand.
or like an apple or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What color do you think that bouncy ball would look like?
Gray.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
The light, if you shine a red light on a red object, the object looks hyper red. Okay. However, if you shine a blue light on a red object, the object looks gray.
Okay.
So, you saying that a cool light, so there's the Kelvin scale in lighting, right? So
as
this
is
the numbers,
fascinating for all the listeners.
It's important to the conversation.
Okay. I'm listening.
So as the numbers go higher on the Kelvin scale, the light becomes more cool toned, right? So like 3,500 Kelvin is like a very blue color, whereas like 2,700 Kelvin is like a very orangey color, right? Amber.
Okay.
So if you're saying that the light was cool toned, it means that it was blue shifted. Okay, so that would make the dress stop. Let me finish.
No,
that would make the
light I'm talking about is like an LED, like a dentist office light.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of light it is. Every light has a color.
I don't know if I could roll my eyes harder or roll. I think they would actually fall into the sun if I rolled them.
You're just not
harder.
listening to me.
Yeah.
Every light has a color, no matter what kind of light it is. Sun has a color. A fluorescent light has a color.
Great.
You know,
I think it's
iPhone
a fluorescent
screen has
light
color
on this dress.
Okay, that's fine. So if it doesn't matter what kind of light it is, what matters is the color of the light. So you think that it was a cool toned light on the image.
Absolutely.
Which would make the blue look more blue. if it was gold,
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
that doesn't make any sense.
That proved my point right there. If it was blue, it would look more blue, but it doesn't. It looks white. Am I crazy?
No, the thing about white though is white takes on whatever color of light you shine onto it.
Am I crazy? Because it clearly
No, but
is white.
But we know for a fact that the dress is blue and black.
But that's not what we're debating.
But it's important because it's a photo of the dress.
But it's not what we're debating. We're debating the photograph.
No, but in order, just let me get there.
Yeah.
So in order for the dress to appear white and gold,
Yeah.
it would need to have a very, very yellow light on it. Because the gray, the blue would have to be essentially gray masked into white. And the black would have to be transformed from the real dress into gold. So it would need to have a very, very yellow light on it.
See, I follow that part of it. But what you said before
But you said
proved my
before that
point.
but you said before that you think the light on it is cool toned. But we
Right.
know that the dress we know that the actual dress is blue and black. So if you put on a blue light, if you shined a blue light onto that blue and black dress, you would see a dress that was very blue.
Honey, I can't let you be this wrong so publicly.
Honey, I think I'm coming at it with the facts, and you just have
But
one
the
little
fact
dinky
that
photo.
you just said proved my point. Do you not see that?
No, I don't see how
You don't
my
see how
facts
you
prove
said
your point.
if it was a cool tone light, the blue would appear more blue, but it doesn't. It appears white. So explain that.
But it's not a cool toned light. It's a yellow light.
But I can't agree with that because the dress itself is not illuminated.
It's
well
so
in this
clearly
photo.
like a yellowish, ugly yellow light on it. And yet,
No.
even with that harsh yellow light, it still looks blue and black.
No,
Case in point, done.
Jesus, you're so wrong.
All right, could I make
No,
one
because
final?
because do you see how yellowish and bright and ugly the background is? Do you see that?
Yeah, but that's like the paint of the store.
Excuse me. Stop. That's you.
Okay.
Stop. Okay. Do you see how ugly that is? Yes or no?
Yes, I
Yes.
see how ugly it is.
Okay, that background behind the dress, the
Yes.
blown out yellow.
Yes.
Now do you see the actual dress, which is not illuminated in brightness to the degree that the background is illuminated in brightness? Do you recognize that?
Yes.
Can
sure. Yes.
you recognize that point?
I believe
Yeah.
that it's not the degree of light, but the quality of the light, the color of the light. That is different. It's two different light sources.
You think there is a strong, disgusting, ugly yellow light like what is in the background that is on the front of
I
this
think
dress?
it's hitting the dress from the top.
That's
top
You
down.
think that?
Yes.
Well, you're delusional. I mean,
All right. Can I borrow your computer?
Oh my God. Okay.
Because I'd like to do one final plea here.
Here we go.
So I'm going to save image as the dress,
He's really pulling out all the text.
and
stuff
then
today.
I'm just
But-
talking through, and then I'm going to open a handy dandy little program called Adobe Photoshop.
I know Adobe Photoshop very well, of course.
And I'm going to open the
Yeah.
dress.
And what do you think you're going to accomplish by doing that?
Then I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so here's Adobe Photoshop.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I am going to use the eyedropper tool
Yes, thank you. God.
and eyedrop this color. And when I do that, all right, so watch this. Ready? So when you eyedrop, it snaps to a section of this that it believes matches it. So for everyone who can see this, I'm going to go
You have
over
to turn
here.
it a little more away from you. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep. There you
So
go.
I'm going to go over here and I'm going to eyedrop and boom, it snaps right to the blue section.
And look where it is. in the white. In the white in the top
But
corner.
look at that. This is white. It's comparing it to white down here.
So,
but on top of that, that's blue.
hold on. Let me do a little eye drop for you. Here we go.
And then I dropped the black section.
You mean the gold section? You mean the gold
so my
section?
argument is that, remember what I said before?
When you said, yeah, I dropped the black section and then I dropped to the gold section. Is that what you meant?
It did do that.
Is that what you
But remember
meant?
what I said before. I think the dress looks in the image, the closest thing to what it looks like is blue and gold. That's what I said about 30 minutes
So you
ago.
acknowledge that you see gold.
I can acknowledge that in parts of the image I do see gold.
In
yes.
parts of the image, not the whole image of the dress.
Correct. Not the whole.
Where do you see black on there?
On
I would
the
like you to
bottom?
eye drop it.
On the bottom?
I would like you to eye drop it.
Down here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how
Still
it
in the
moved so
gold
much-
range.
Do you see how it moved so much closer to the black?
But do you see how it's in the gold range still? Do you
All
see
right,
how
all
it's
right.
still in the gold
All right,
range?
I'm going to move it just so that we see, and then I'm going to do it again.
Yeah. It's so clearly gold. It's so clearly in the gold
But look
section.
how it's brown, really.
Oh my God! Of course it is because of the lighting on it. It's gold that looks a little brownish because of the lighting.
I just don't think it ever achieves true gold. And if we know that the actual dress is blue and black,
oh my
you know what
God,
this
Larry!
is?
I'm
You know
gonna
what
lose
this
it.
is? I'm living in reality.
No.
okay?
I'm living in reality. You're
No,
living in
because
a
the
fantasy
reality of
werewolf
the dress
world.
is that it's
You're
blue
living
and black.
in a fantasy werewolf world. But it doesn't have to do with the actual dress.
So it doesn't have to do with reality.
That was
so
the whole
if it
point
doesn't have to
of
do
the-
with reality, then you're not living in
the whole
reality.
point of
Then you're
the
not
fucking
living in
debate-
reality.
the whole
Then you're
point of
not
the
living in reality.
Are we doing
I
the
live
drag
in-
race thing where we just say the same word over and over again?
I live in reality.
No. It's gold. It's gold.
You're-
It's gold.
you're living in a fantasy
no,
world.
I'm not, because we have established that this debate, my blood pressure is so high right now, I'm going to have to take a pill as soon as we finish
Should
recording.
we call Jerome?
No. Our fired producer, Jerome. The debate we had established multiple times throughout this episode is about the photograph.
Uh-huh.
The photograph, not the actual dress. We know what the actual dress looks like. We are debating the photograph of the dress.
And I believe that the photograph is blue and black.
But you don't. You don't believe that because you actually just said to me that you think it's blue and gold. So which is it, Larry? Which is it? Gotcha.
You're right.
Gotcha.
You're right. I actually think it's blue and gold. But that wasn't an option that I was able to choose.
It was an option. Anything was an option.
All right. Well, I think.
Do you think it's pink and green too?
could be?
Do you think it's purple and aquamarine?
Could be.
Okay, we're FaceTiming producer Jerome because this is absurd. Like this is we need another person in here
right, here we go.
who sees sense and has a logical understanding of the world.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. It's ringing.
It's happening.
It's ringing.
Hey, Jerome.
Jerome, you are
So-
live on Let's Talk About That.
You're
Turn
on
him
the
around to
podcast.
face the cameras. Yep. Jerome, you're
on
live.
the podcast. So I'm just gonna keep you here because then I can have you closer to the microphone. So, do you remember the dress, the meme of the dress?
I do.
You know, white and gold, or blue and black.
Oh my God! You came in. No. I'm taking the iPad. So now, what has happened here is Larry just swayed Jerome's mind immediately by putting false information
Jerome
and a
already-
dislike
Jerome
and
already
disdain
has an idea of what it is.
behind what each color pattern would mean for the dress. So Jerome, I'm going to hold you up just like this so that you're facing the camera so that everyone can see you as you tell us that the color of the dress is...
It's what are the two options again? I'm just gonna remind me.
white and gold, yay, or blue
Hey!
and black, boo.
Yeah, so the dress was blue and black.
Yes! Yes!
Jerome, you're fired. You're
Thank you,
fired, Jerome. You're fired. You're
Tiebreaker,
fired. I'm
Jerome.
hanging up.
Tiebreaker, Jerome.
Photo was blue and black.
No, it was not.
Edits of it in white and gold, but the original was blue and black.
Nope, it was white and gold. Thank you. Goodbye, Jerome.
Thank you so much.
So now things have really got interesting.
No, things have not gotten
because
interesting. They've
now
gotten
in
less
terms-
interesting.
Now in terms of
so
real
now I know that
numbers,
I'm living around two completely delusional people.
Now in terms
instead
of-
one completely
in
delusional
real
person.
scientific numbers,
Yeah.
it's 2 against 1.
But that doesn't mean you're right.
And there are people
But that
say-
doesn't mean you're right. It's 2 against 1 in a lot of scenarios that are not the right thing.
Well, you know, there's an old adage that says that history is what most people remember it to be.
Yeah.
And I sense that 2/3 of the population of this group believe that the dress was blue and black, and only 1/3 believes that it's white and gold. So therefore, your history has been erased.
Okay, so I want you to think about what you just said to me as a queer person. You just told me live on this podcast that my history has been erased. That's what you told me, a gay man.
The history of your belief that it's white and gold is erased.
But that's not what you said. You said my history is erased. And I want you to think
I'm not
about,
saying that it's
I want you to
right.
think about the implications of your words.
I'm
Larry.
not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that's the way of the world.
Well, you're wrong.
And I fight for rights.
No. I fight
And I
for rights
fight for
because clearly
history to
I'm
not
the one
be
who's-
erased.
I'm the one who's being ostracized.
I'm not the one who's trying to burn books.
I'm the one who's being railed up against by 2 people now in this debate.
Oh, please. If Jerome
you know what?
said,
I am out here for everyone out there who sees white and gold. You know what? I want you to know that I see you. Okay, I see you because we are the ones who aren't crazy. Larry is the one who's crazy. Okay, we are not crazy. Larry is crazy.
Look, I'm not out here burning books.
Yeah.
I'm not out here trying to take away people's history.
You just told me that my
Just
history
trying
has
to
been
take
erased.
away your history.
Oh my God. I cannot believe this. You know what? You're sick. You're sick, Larry. You're a sick man.
Oh, I feel like that's going to get me in trouble that I said that. I don't mean that. I'm so sorry.
And there it is. It's after the fact. This is the white man. This is the white man.
Excuse me.
He realizes he said something wrong, and now he can't erase it because it's online. So he says, I'm so sorry that I said that.
That's not
you
the
know
white
what?
man.
No.
Those
I don't
white
accept
men
that.
don't apologize.
I don't accept that. I don't accept that whatsoever.
Do you remember the Yanny and Laurel one?
Yes. I heard both on that one.
I heard both too.
Yeah. That one's easy because it's whatever word you're thinking
Yeah.
you hear.
But this isn't the same as that.
No, it's not.
Because no matter how hard I think to see white and gold, well, let's try it.
No matter how hard I think to see blue
Have
and
you
black, I
thought
can't see
to
it.
see it?
I've tried so many times. When it first came out, it was like the only thing I was doing. Like I never ever could see it as blue and black.
Me neither. I could never see it as
Blue and black.
No,
there you go.
I could never
Thank you
see it as
so
white
much
and
for
gold.
listening this week.
Wait,
you know what?
I just want to say,
Yeah.
I don't want to erase your history. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. What I meant is that you were voted out. And that is a free and fair election, which I believe in. And unfortunately, in this election, you were in the minority, and therefore...
So me as a minority is having my history erased.
No.
Thank you, Larry, so much. Listeners, we want to know what you think. Is the dress white and gold, or is it blue and black? Ugh.
Or is it blue and black? Yay! And
blue
white
and black.
gold.
Ugh.
Ugh.
White and gold. Yay! Blue and black. Ugh. Please let us know in the comments on this video.
This is so crazy.
What you see.
This is so crazy because this is probably like the greatest internet debate of all time.
Because it's impossible to see it the other way.
But there's so many people that see it like in both ways.
I don't think so. I think there's people who see it one way and who see it the other way. And that's
I
just
think
what it
the
is.
dress is why Trump got elected the first time. It created the very first internet divide.
Well, if we want to do a whole episode on why Trump got elected, we can trace it back to the 2008 writers' strike, actually,
Whoa.
of why he got elected. But that's a topic for a whole other time.
But the internet's the rage that people felt on the internet in 2015, the year before he got elected,
yeah.
About this dress probably set the stage.
I mean, I'm
Probably
heated now.
set the
I'm
stage
going to need to.
for the internet. The internet's never been the same.
I'm going to need like an hour-long cool down after we finish this episode. Like I'm really heated.
I'm not really that mad because I always think you're wrong. So
And
I'm
there it
kind of
is.
like,
And there it is.
you know,
Larry's
just
whole
another
argument.
thing that Jacob
Larry's
is wrong
whole
about.
argument today is predicated on that he thinks that I'm always wrong. So naturally, when I come up with the correct answer to this debate, he tries to silence me.
I just
and
think
that's
it's
what's
another.
happening.
It's just like
and that's what's
it's just
happening.
another day. You know, Jacob's wrong about something else. It's just another day.
Look, do you see the way he speaks to me? Yeah, we're going to have a serious discussion about our relationship right after this. But for now, feel free to follow us on Instagram, TikTok at Let's Talk About That Pod, YouTube at Let's Talk About That Pod.
You think I'm wrong? You said I was disgusting.
When did I say that?
I don't know. Probably at some point in the podcast.
I did not say that, actually. So you are the one
Roll
who
back
looks
the
bad
tapes.
here.
Roll back the
You're the
tapes.
one who erased my history as a minority and then said you always think I'm wrong and base your entire argument off of that. So
I
we'll
have
let
seen
everyone,
it as blue and black for the last 10 years.
we will let everyone decide in the comments what color the photograph
Can we agree
of
to
the
disagree?
dress is.
Can we just end this on a positive note and agree to disagree? We can shake
Never.
hands.
I will not yield. All right. See you next week with a great guest on Let's Talk About That. Bye.
Bye.